coming up. We've moved our timekeeper right up here to the front row. So if the speakers could keep an eye, when you see the yellow sheet up, you're at 1 minute, and when you're to the red sheet, you're at your 5 minutes.
Good morning, Secretary Ross and panel. I'm John Stupp, President and CEO of Stupp Brothers, Inc., and CEO of Stupp Corporation, our steel pipe manufacturing division. I also represent the American Line Pipe Producers Association, ALPA. I'd like to thank you for this opportunity to testify today and explain how imports of large diameter line pipe threaten the U.S. national security. Stupp was founded in 1856 and has been supplying products to the U.S. military since the Civil War. Back then, it was iron cladding for gunboats that helped secure the lower Mississippi. During World War I, Stupp provided fabricated steel sections for maritime vessels, and during World War II, Stupp built Bailey bridges and LCTs. We also make bomb bodies, which is a rated product, for the Air Force and Navy, beginning in the early 1970s, and continue to make those products today. In 1952, Stupp began manufacturing pipe in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to supply invasion pipe to support the Korean War effort. We then turned our efforts to the energy business and have made significant investments over time, including adding a coating plant in 1994, and in 2009 we added another pipe-making facility. Stupp is strongly committed to producing the highest quality line pipe and has done so for decades, while also exclusively using domestic steel. Stupp, together with American Steel Pipe, Berg Pipe, and Durabond, make up ALPA, a domestic coalition of large diameter line pipe manufacturers. Together, we account for the vast majority of large diameter line pipe domestic production. Our members produce for a number of U.S. national security applications, including for oil, gas, jet fuel, chemical, water, and slurry pipelines, all of which are vital for our infrastructure. We also produce specific products for U.S. strategic defense, including steel bridges and munitions. We are proud to produce steel products that protect our citizens and critical infrastructure. However, unprecedented global steel overcapacity and a continuing surge of pipe imports made from dumped foreign steel are threatening our ability to continue. This Section 232 investigation comes at a pivotal time. The domestic steel industry faces a growing import crisis driven by global overcapacity. This affects line pipe as well, as governments in China, Korea, and Turkey and elsewhere have provided their producers with massive subsidies to expand capacity and production far in excess of their demand, resulting in a severe supply glut. The large diameter line pipe industry and our domestic steel suppliers are being directly harmed as a result. This is not just a China problem. We face damaging imports of line pipe from Korea, which now has well over 20% of the U.S. market. Japan, where imports have almost doubled, as well as Turkey and many other sources. The harm is evident from our drastically reduced production, revenue, investment, steel purchases, and employment. In 2015, which was a strong consumption year, the domestic industry was operating at well below capacity. And in 2016, conditions became much worse. The industry is now operating at less than 30% of capacity. This is unsustainable, and it directly threatens our national security. Our ALPA members have been forced to idle their mills and dramatically reduce their workforces. U.S. national security implications are substantial. The industry is losing its ability to produce large diameter line pipe needed to modernize the aging infrastructure. Without a healthy and prosperous steel and pipe making industry, the U.S. could not replicate the big inch and little big inch pipelines that fuel the Allied victory